I find that sex and violence are really something that everybody loves. It just seemed natural to me to make animation with those two elements. I grew up in the country, just south of Portland. I really didn't have much contact with culture. Also, it rained a lot there, so I spent a lot of time indoors, and to amuse myself, I drew all the time. It was very magical that you put a pencil on paper and you can tell stories, and that fascinated me. I remember distinctly a piece of art I did, I think I was 10 or 11. I was always running out of paper, and so my mom came back from the grocery store with steak or something wrapped in butcher paper. And I did our house, and I was drawing it, and then I started doing the shading and getting kind of sketchy. And I felt like, wow, that's really cool. I really like that. So at a very early age, I was doing that sketchy, kind of crosshatchy style. I remember when I was a junior in high school, my good buddy Mike McCullough was running for president, and he wanted a poster. So I did a sexy drawing of Marilyn Monroe, and on the top it said, "Vote for MM," and then on the bottom it said, "No, vote for Mike McCullough." It created quite a stir in the school, so I was sitting in class, and over the loudspeaker, I think it was something like, "Will Bill Plympton, the pornographer, please come to the principal's office?" So everybody looked at me like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. And they said that this kind of artwork is not suitable for high school. So I was forbidden to do anything like that again. After graduating from college, I moved to New York and decided to become an illustrator. I really learned how to do caricatures, and I developed a quick way to draw. I was somewhat successful. I was in a lot of magazines, but I really wanted to be an animator. I'd always liked the idea of taking a face and distorting it and see what kind of things happen. That's when I decided to make your face, and we put it together and we sent it off, and lo and behold, it became a very big success. It won 30 or 40 awards across the planet. It was nominated for an Oscar, played at Cannes and Annecy. I remember the first screening that it had was here in New York, and I was in the back of the room because I was so embarrassed because it's such a goofball film. About 5 seconds into the beginning of the film, the whole room started to laugh. I can't tell you how amazing that feeling was, because all my years of doing gag cartoons for Lampoon and political cartoons, I'd never hear people laugh at my drawings. My whole body kind of shook, and it was like I was on crack cocaine. I felt like I was home, like this is where I was meant to be. The next day, I called up all my magazines and newspapers, and I said, I'm quitting print, I'm going into animation. And they all said, you're crazy, you're nuts, animation's dead. It's a dying art form. And I said, no, I think I can do it. What I love about animation is that there are no limits. There's total freedom. If you can imagine it, you can have it in a movie. Whereas live action, you can't do that. It's like you're playing God. You can just create this world out of pure imagination, and I love that. Can you fill in this down here? Oh, is that where the guy, that's where the guy sits? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's looking good. You know, I can draw all day, and I love to draw all day. This morning I got up at 5 o'clock, started working, and I'll draw until 10 at night. And I feel so good. I feel so relaxed. My hands feel limber and loose. And to me, the drawing is like a therapy. Some people call me a masochist, but I'm a hedonist, because to me it's just pure pleasure. I'll tell you one thing though, when you reach 70, you take stock of your life, but I really enjoy what I'm doing. I'm not rich. I don't have millions of dollars. But I make enough money to keep the studio going and keep making my films. And that's what I want to do, and that gives me pleasure.